Drama. How can one word lead to so much drama? From the toxic fan outrage to creating fake narratives, from misquoting to misreporting, and getting caught in all of this, someone ends up reacting immaturely, and then that leads to all the drama again. It's a vicious cycle, and all of it comes to me making a video about it. So why not? Hello guys, I'm Nona Prince, and if you don't know what has happened, let me take you through the series of events. So the actor Arshad Warsi, quite known for his role of Circuit in Munna Bhai series, and you may also know him from Jolly LLB Part 1. He, in a casual interview, made a statement about a highly successful 1,000 crore grossing film Kalki 289 AD that he didn't like it, and he used a term to describe the performance of the lead actor Prabhas in the film, which in retrospective maybe not great choice of words. So naturally, especially in our country, it went viral. There was an outrage. It was blown out of proportion. The actor was getting harassed and attacked on social media. There were many celebrities who were taking offense of what he had said. There were innumerable news articles about it, and of course his statement was being taken out of context. It was chopped off, edited and shared on social media, which made it look like that he was attacking Prabhas. Now in all of this, the actor Nani got involved. It suddenly became a narrative of South versus Bollywood. Even his response was blown out of proportion. Again, it went viral on social media. There were numerous articles, and it became so bad that he had to come out and clarify his statement. And it all ended, hopefully, with the director of Kalki, Nag Ashwin, responding maturely. Now the way all of this drama unfolded tells you the place we all as society are today. And this is relevant because it all started with an opinion about a famous film, Kalki 289 AD, a very successful film at the box office, grossing more than 1,000 crores, a super success, but critically getting mostly good to mixed reviews. Like everything around today, even this film had polarized reviews. Some people loved it, some people didn't, some people were in the middle, where you will find me. In my life, I know a lot of people who didn't enjoy the film that much. I got feedback that there was a lot of potential with the film and they didn't harness it really well. And the biggest drawback for most people was the comedy which was brought in by Prabhas's character. Now my personal thoughts about this is that those scenes in the first half majorly which establish his character are my least favorite from the film, and I do feel it definitely affect the story, which I'll talk a lot about in my upcoming long review on Kalki. But these criticisms are out there about the film. There's nothing new to it. Now with the Arshad Warsi interview which he did with Samdesh, by the way, great guy, definitely check out his videos. They're amazing, and they're all about having a casual chat. They are long, they are in depth, and you learn so much. And his videos are no way a part of PR. They're not meant to make the actor look really good. Actually, it can do opposite, which we saw. And him being casual on it, just sharing his thought without any filter, that's what we all want. But we complain that today interviews are boring, they are scripted, every word is measured. That's what we hate. But when a celebrity is casual, he says what he wants to without filter, there's so much drama and outrage. But coming back to what he really said in the interview, the context. He was asked what was the last film he didn't like, and he thought a bit and he said Kalki. After which he went on to praise about Amitabh Bachchan. He loved his performance, he loved the man, he's 80 years old and still doing so good. And then he showed his disappointment about the film. He said he's sad for Prabhas. Why was he a joker? And that was enough. It was cut out and it went viral. Now here there are two options how you're going to take this statement. One is you just take it for the face value and get offended. How could you say that for a fellow actor? If not the actor, why would you comment something like this for a performance he did? That's not a word that he should have used, and you just keep arguing irrespective of what he really meant. Or the other way is to actually try to understand what he was trying to say, to read and understand his statement. And I think even in life, when you give others a chance, you try to read between the lines, you actually grow as a person. You improve your communication skills, the ability to understand the other person. So the first option is already happening around us, so let's try to do the second one. So when he made this statement, let's find out what he followed it with. He wanted the film to be like a Mad Max. He wanted a Mel Gibson, which means he wanted the film to be serious. He wanted Prabhas to be a stoic character. And this was his criticism, that why do they do this? Why do they add this unnecessary comedy to a really good subject? That was my understanding of his statement. Now, of course, this is his personal opinion. Again, on the face value, you may say why you want a Hollywood kind of a film. We should make something of our own. But his point is about the film being serious, not like a Hollywood film. And he is actually not alone with that criticism. I've personally myself heard it from so many people. All of this is on one side, but why did he use the word Joker? That's the question many have. And even I do. Like, I would never use a word like that to describe anything. I make a point whenever I'm talking about a film, even if I liked it or didn't like it, I always talk about the film as an entity. If someone did a great job, I single out their name, but when that's not the case, I always say the film didn't work or something in the film didn't work. I don't like picking on anyone because I'm sure everyone tried to make a good film, but the end result wasn't that. I'm always judging a film, but I am a reviewer. I may think like that. He's definitely not. And he was on a platform where you casually just say what you really feel. But there is a thing that in our society, we have very high standards for our celebrities. They should be cautious of what they say. They should mince their words. And it always amazes me that we have all these expectations from our celebrities, but not from our politicians who are actually running our country. They can say whatever they want and there are no consequences. But dare a celebrity say something, then the hell is let loose. I saw a lot of comments saying, would you say that same thing for SRK or Salman and this and that for a Bollywood personality? And actually, there have been many people who have said absurd things about Shah Rukh, about Salman, about many people in Bollywood. There are people earning a living just abusing them. But the thing is that these stars don't care. Even Prabhas, for the matter. I don't think he was watching this interview and got offended because they don't have time for this. They are busy people because doing work is what is filling their banks, not getting offended on social media. You know, this notion that the person who's saying something, expressing his opinion, it's their job to say the right thing. The onus is on them, which I totally disagree with. If someone has an opinion which you don't agree with, you can just ignore it. But that sadly doesn't happen. Arshad Warsi got trolled, got attacked on social media. There were many Telugu celebrities who were objected by his statement and made some personal remarks. Now in all of this, the beloved actor Nani got involved because he is doing promotions for his upcoming film, and I will be reviewing that. In a press meet, he was asked about this thing and he reacted and gave a statement which he says that is lost in translation, but it was definitely out of taste as it went personal. The thing is, two wrongs cannot make it right. If what Arshad Warsi said was wrong, then everyone who commented on Arshad Warsi are also wrong. Just because he made a statement like that, it cannot justify other people doing the same. Now Nani did give a clarification of what happened, that he was also caught up in this whole vicious cycle. He only saw what he saw and he just reacted emotionally at that point, and he admits that it was not the right thing to say. And he says both him and Arshad Warsi are victims of this. Both of them should have thought the words they use. But still, all of this was enough to fuel the fire of the age-old war of South versus Bollywood. And that's nothing new. It keeps happening on social media between fan groups. Nani puts it really well. They want something or the other every day to be entertained. I think the problem arises when the people from the industry, the professionals, they get into it. Then it becomes toxic and not in good faith. I feel this idea that you should not speak openly, that you should not be yourself, that you should censor what you say, is all against the freedom of speech. The overreaction and outrage over Arshad Warsi's comments actually promoted it more and made it more popular. If it was just ignored, none of this would have happened and I wouldn't be sitting here at midnight making this video. I'm happy the way all of this has hopefully come to an end, with the director Nag Ashwin breaking his silence on Twitter about this, that too maturely. He understood what is actually happening here, how all this drama has turned into South versus Bollywood, and he says let's not go back to that time, let's move ahead. Now we are Indian cinema. And instead of adding more ghee to the fire, he put water on it and put it out. He did take a slight dig on Arshad Warsi, and at this point, if you think, the main statement that was said by Arshad Warsi, which started all this drama, was actually not for Prabhas but for Nag Ashwin. That criticism was for his creative choice, and he strives to do better, that he'll make Prabhas much better, and he's aware of the issues the film has, and he'll improve all of that in Kalki too, so that none of us have these criticisms anymore. Now I'll be doing a deep dive into Kalki and make a long video about it. That's the plan. It will take time, but I hope it's worth your time and you like it. So do subscribe to get that. Until then, you can check out my review of Kalki here. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I will see you next time.